Good morning, friends. Welcome to GSC Live Mornings. It's Tuesday, June 2nd, day 81 in this stay at home, stay safe time together. Little did we know that stay safe going forward with careful masking and social distancing and washing hands and being careful would take on a new meaning in the midst of a pandemic. Very serious situations going on around our country right now. But I come to you this morning with a lighter heart than what I went to bed with last night. I always find rest accompanied by evening prayer and morning prayer lightens my heart. Apparently, some of the heavy stuff on my heart is let go. And I think I know where it goes, and I know who's carrying it for me. Anyway, this morning, got my cup of coffee here in a cup that has pictures of tools all the way around it. Had a lot of thoughts about this cup this morning, but the one that came to mind is one of the most common tools that I have and that I use, and I could quickly put my hands on it this morning, is my level. And I got to thinking how easy it was to find this, and that's because I put it in a place where I can grab it quickly. I use this thing so often with so many of the things that I do. Yeah. And I'm going to speak to you about level paths this morning. I'm going to start with Psalm 27, verses 11 and 12. Teach me your way, O Lord. Lead me on a level path. Because of my oppressors, subject me not to the will of my foes, for they rise up against me, false witnesses breathing violence. Wow. Speaks to me so clearly this morning. Well, what kind of path is level? What does it look like? Is it straight without any twists or turns or curves? Is it flat without any steep inclines? Is it unlittered without any obstacles? Is it fast without any traffic? What if it's none of those things? Could our paths be made level not by their physical characteristics, but by the companionship we find as we travel on them? Our psalmist continues to find turmoil, continues to be plagued by enemies, even to the point of violence. It's important to note that God doesn't pluck the psalmist out of these circumstances, excuse me, nor does the psalmist ask God to do this. Rather, God provides companionship and accountability, loving and teaching on the difficult paths. Those, I think, are profound words, especially those from Psalm 27. The most encouraging thing that I have seen or witnessed in probably weeks, which considers all the coronavirus problems and now the protest and rioting and looting problems, and dare I say, political problems, wrestling for power and trying to wield power in a variety of ways. I see a very level path in Minneapolis and St. Paul unfolding because people are allowing God to walk with them and to level this path. I see crowds sitting, not patiently, I'm told, but sitting. Silent protest, maybe not so silent. I've heard people are still going to be loud, but in a peaceful, loud, but impatient protest. Impatient because of the need for change at systemic levels, deep changes. And they need to hear more than just words. They need promises. They need action. We need promises. We need action to change some of those very unjust situations, those very not level playing fields that we're living on, the playing fields of justice and economic stability. Things are not level. It's not a level path. These people have chosen to allow God to join them on their path, to speak out against violence of all types, and to be level headed. I pray that people around the country will catch on to what I am so grateful is happening here in Minnesota after some very difficult days. So I'll put my level back in my tool shop and be thinking about this level path that has this fabulous, big, powerful, but loving, compassionate, empathetic companion with me. God bless you, and may God be with you as well. Bye bye.